This might be my saddest game of the Squid Games. So my story starts in red light, green light, where this guy attacked me, resulting in us both getting shot, so I used him to get to the end. And in Dalgona, I did umbrella with only one mistake, and I thought my luck may have turned around. When we were getting food, everyone looked like wild dogs. But I eventually got some, and then survived lights out with E. Then in hide and seek, I was a seeker and got right to seeking. And then I found my prey. She thought she was smart, but I'm a hunter, so I stabbed her and pushed her into the spike pit. And this is when the story gets interesting, when I met Itai, who would be my friend. Me and Itai then made it to the end, and we were the first ones to go. Then we all made it past Glass Bridge, and this time I didn't carry. Then in Mingle Me and Ite planned to stick together. It called out 4 and 6 people, including me, and Ite ran into a room, but we weren't dying, so some necks were broken. They called 3, and all 4 remaining players ran into the same room. We couldn't choke anyone, so we went to the final dinner. Me and Itai planned to get rid of the other 2, and we did so. Now there were only 2 players left, me and Ite. I have done this fight many times, but never was I forced to do the fight against the only person who cared. The fight was long and painful. It lasted about 10 minutes, and it wasn't easy. There was no way I could beat up the person who gave hope. The person who was my friend. I landed some hits, but his hit harder. We were both closer to death than ever before. But then he struck the finishing blow. That's the last time I ever saw him.